rain. Rain too. Like that, they'll see it. Okay. But in between,
No, what attracted me to Just Mercy was just a story that I never heard. And now people have.
Yeah, I'm known. So for him to come in and we have that same DNA. So I understood. And then, my father, who had been taken away from me for $25 worth of illegal substance for 7 years. I could draw on that. This man taught me how to play tennis. Black man teaching this young black kid how to play tennis. So I was growing up like Aileen Nastasi, Vitas Gerulaitis, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, Jimmy Connors, Yannick Noah. You know what I mean? Were my heroes. But to have him taken away, and then finally I wrote him a letter because I don't like visiting jail. I said, you get out, I'll save your life. He's been living with me for 20 years. We got a chance to go to the U.S. Open now, see Venus play, you know what I'm saying? So I used that DNA for what Walter McMillian was going through, a person who didn't think his life was going to change, and then in walks Michael B. Jordan, who's depicting Bryan Stevenson, and something wonderful happens.
Pass? Pass? No, we can't. Pass.
Sorry. I love their relationship. It's crazy. I know it. Sorry.
That's a big brother, man. I've been a fan of his for a really, really long time. He's known me since I was about 18. Picking up the phone and calling him. You know what I'm saying? He's always giving me advice, always kind of mentored me in a way. So, I called him up, and this is something that I wanted. I wanted people to remember how great he was. I think this is a movie that gave him the right tools, the right vehicle for him to show that, and I think he killed it.
Yes, he knows.
Too much.
Bryan, the work that he does is he doesn't sometime it. It's a full-time job. He would leave set and go to the Supreme Court and fight cases. He really let me know the kind of dedication and that self-sacrifice that kind of comes with this position. And I'm using my platform in my arena the best I can to kind of help him out and protest and fight in my way. And that's through my art. So I'm gonna stick to what I'm good at. And I'm gonna let the professionals do the professionals. And who knows what the future holds.
Guilty than if you're poor and innocent. And I'm still worried about the politics of fear and anger shaping. So I think there is a lot.
What I love about Michael's performance in the movie is that I've never believed that you can just go out and shout things and demand things. You have to persuade. You've got to be strategic. You've got to be tactical. And I'm worried about the rise of what I call the politics of fear and anger, where we allow ourselves to be shaped and governed by fear and anger. That's what leads to injustice and oppression. So we're going to have to push against that. We're going to have to demand from our leaders something more than anger, more than fear, more than rhetoric, more than bigotry. And I think when we make that demand, we'll get what we need.
Yeah, when I know I told my little cousin I'm doing a movie with Electro, Killmonger, and Captain Marvel, and he's going to be very disappointed when he sees Just Mercy, because it's not what he thinks.
I think Jamie had an incredible way of ushering us into and out of these moments. If something was particularly heavy, or if there was a moment that we all, and not just the cast, but the crew, we were all in this one together. And so we really had the privilege of Jamie on set helping to usher us into and out of certain moments when they yelled cut.
My father was put in jail for 7 years for $25 worth of